that your phone, bud?
Alright. Welcome back. You're now full. That was delicious.
Had to be there.
You guys just dispatched of a bunch of snakes, as well as a man that turned into snakes, and a regular man.
He would have been snakes. Trust
you lit your car on fire, and you started dousing out the flames with your water skins.
Whoops.
What are you guys going to do now? You're still probably like 2 hours away from probably.
On foot?
Yeah.
Hold on, I have something to say. This is... Hey, you know what? Fuck it, it'll be in character. Look, I'm not Lloyd. I've never let you wrong. As far as killing that man. Not Lloyd, I didn't lead you wrong.
You can attack me personally. It's not going to change the fact that you are getting the silent treatment from this point forward. For the rest of the day.
Right, so I say we just head on to Cuddlebear and we
probably just
don't,
keep
there's
on.
no point of reporting this back to the logging camp.
No, yeah, I agree.
Alright.
Don't waste the time. I think we keep going.
Okay. I'm not going to pull up another map because there are no snakes. Actually, okay. Why not? So as you keep going, like the... Oh, this guy's off, sorry. Yep. You guys would be coming this way, and like the further you get into the forest, it's been like another hour. The road is getting much less well kept, and the trees are more overgrown. People don't usually come out this far unless they're going to from Collier. But you guys make it all the way through here. Still no snakes. Okay. And here's the other map.
Man, they said there were a lot of snakes here. It's weird that we haven't seen any snakes.
Maybe they're scared of you.
They're scared of me because I'll decapitate them in the back of the cart.
Yeah, just another map, but this one, like, you can't even see the road anymore. It's so overgrown.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. It's a cool looking oyster.
Oyster?
This guy?
It is an oyster. It's a giant oyster.
One giant oyster.
And you guys travel a little bit further as you're getting to, like, close to where the Collier is on the map, and you start seeing a road, like, through. Oh, there it is. Sorry. As you come into Bottle Bear, you guys are coming that way. Let's see it. There are a couple of, like, there's a single guard at the gate, and you see people, like, walking around. You see them starting to set up, like, tents on the far side over there, like, across the river. But yeah, it's just, like, a bunch of, like, wooden houses, straw roofs. You see Smith, like, working on some stuff right over here. Right here. Yeah, and just people generally just kind of like tidying up the place. As you enter the town, though, you do see, like, along the outskirts, there's just a handful of people just watching, like, the board of the town. What are you guys doing?
Slowly approaching the front gate to the town, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wave at the guy at the edge of town, right there at the gate.
So you guys roll up here. Okay. Let's grab this guy.
Man, that guy's getting a lot of work.
I've slept for days.
Hang on. The party carriers are going up. They're trying to get there before us.
You guys are no longer high.
Cool.
No, thank God.
Hi, good evening.
Oh, hey, damn, are you guys all right?
We ran into some of those snakes we've been hearing about. That was a bit of a challenge.
You guys walked all the way here?
We've traveled all the way from Charnel Lane. It's quite the adventure today.
Yeah. So it is like getting pretty late into the day. The sun is still up, but it's like, damn, that's quite a trek on foot. That's pretty impressive. How many snakes did you dispatch? Are you here for the snake problem? That's why you're here. Damn. We've been waiting for you guys.
I mean,
We are not specifically here for the snake problem,
but we're happy to help.
but we could help.
Oh, I mean, any help would be welcome.
Great.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have accommodations for people coming in town?
I mean, yeah, we got the inn is pretty open right now. People will be flooding here in a couple of days for the festival. But,
For the festival, which is
also, if you're welcome to camp out in the square. A lot of people do that every year. It's like, what's your guys' names by the way?
Oh, I'm Armin Smith.
Armin Smith. Nice to meet you. My name's Croy.
Nice to meet you. Croy?
Of the love
Yeah, Croy
variety.
Tagarog. Nice to meet you.
Croy.
Nice. Lloyd Blackwood.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Go on. You alright?
Haven't been in years.
Cool, man. Yeah. Like, all right. Well, I mean, make yourself at home. This is Cottonberry. Yeah. All right. If you want, a couple of the stands across the creek are starting to set up.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you're more than welcome to look around.
I say we go ahead and check out that inn, get us a room, maybe wash up, have an ale, and figure out our next move.
Couldn't agree more.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys around. You know,
Nice meeting you.
Thanks, Croy.
Croy.
and he's gonna stay here just watching the game.
Like La Croy?
That's I literally just made the LaCroix joke.
Croix. Croy Tagarog.
That's not how I spelled it. So.
Cool. Where are you guys going?
To the inn.
To the inn. All right.
We're going directly to the inn.
So the inn is this big building right here.
Okay, cool.
So, yeah. So you guys go into the inn. I don't actually have innards for this.
No worries.
No worries at all.
Yeah. So inside, like, it's pretty simple. It's just like in the back there's a bar, and then there's a couple of rooms on the first and second floor. That's pretty much all it is. And as you enter, there's a nice young man, just like scruffy, like red hair. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, you guys looking for a room?
Perhaps two.
We all
Sick, my own bunk.
Okay, yeah. Two rooms. All right. We're doing a festival pricing right now, just so you know.
Alright, understandable.
This is big time of year for us. It's going to be 4,000 gold. 2 rooms.
Right, we'll be camping in the
Yeah,
square.
we'll be camping in the square.
I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, it's 10 gold for 2 rooms. Are you staying until the end of the festival?
Let's just put it down for tonight, and we'll figure out where we're going, because we also want to help with the snake problem, but we do have to continue our travels.
Okay, just for the night then, it's going to be 2 gold.
Okay, I
For
give
2
him
rooms.
2 gold.
Oh, thank you for checking out the snakes. It's been a real fucking hassle.
Yeah, they seem to be everywhere.
And they come in big fucking balls, man.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah.
All right. Your rooms are these first 2 on the first floor, right next to the bar. So
Great.
yeah, if you need me, I'll be here. If you come here,
Is he behind the bar?
No, he's at like
He's
just
like a host stand?
Kiosk.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the room and get cleaned up, wash all the snake blood off of me, and then I'm gonna. Well, we're in the room together.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
showering with you. Fuck off.
Ah!
Okay, you go
See
to
if I
shower
help
to
you
go.
in the fighting arena.
Yeah, I'm helping him get his back for him.
Yeah, nice. That's real bro shit. We're like doing the 2 tubs next to each other.
Next fight we get into, he goes down. I'm like, think, don't insult the healer. He just lays there.
And then we come out, and I want to grab a beer.
Okay.
So I head up to the bar and flag down the bartender.
And as you go up to the bar and there's nobody there, but as you do, the scruffy looking redhead kid like walks up. He's like, hey, he's like 12.
Okay.
And, like he has no business being behind a bar. He's like, oh hey, what do you want a drink? You want
Is there a bartender, or do you run the whole inn?
Oh, it's me and my dad. But yeah, I take the night shift. So,
Okay. Then yeah, 1 flagon of ale.
got it. It's 1 copper.
Yeah, I give him 1 copper, which I can afford to do. I'll straighten my wallet out later because it's all fucked up right now.
You're the only one out here. You're still.
I finished and I go down there. I finish tidying up. Sorry, finish cleaning myself.
You're all
I just finished. Just go,
Oh.
beer time. And I also order a flagon of ale.
It is also 1 copper.
All right, I hand him 1 copper.
As this 12-year-old hands you a flag.
Yeah. Thank you, 12-year-old child.
So where is your father? He just takes the night shift off. You run the night shift, or you sleep during the day?
Oh,
or-
he's setting up stuff for the festival. But or I don't know, maybe he's grabbing dinner. Who knows? I haven't seen him in hours.
All right, that's fair. What about? Can you tell me more about this festival?
Yeah, it's middle of fall before the winter sets in. But it's really big for a lot of the druids come down from the hills and they help us grow the trees to logging.
For the logging camp, yeah, right. We passed them.
But yeah, people from Yarnum come, people from Gafton, are all over the place. They come. Occasionally we get people from out of the hinterlands here, but they do show up. It's kind of cool. We just have, it's a festival service. We have games, we have contests, fights, all kinds of stuff.
Tell me about these fights.
Fights?
We've heard of the pits of Cottlebear.
Yeah, well, so that goes on pretty much year round. And they have a leaderboard, right? Or some, just, whoever has the belt. I think that's,
Hey, that sounds interesting as fuck. We can put some money back into the bastion.
It does sound fun.
Walter. He's the current, he has the belt.
What was this kid's name, by the way?
Me? Oh, I'm Simon.
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 And I'm Armin. Nice to meet you.
Armin, nice to meet you.
Lloyd.
Yeah, but Walter's the current champion. He'll show up every festival and show why he's the champion. And then the rest of the year, everyone's just trying to.
Are these
catch up to
like
him.
1v1 bouts or?
They have all kinds of the championship bouts are 1v1, but sometimes the fucking crazy Smith will wrangle up a beast and send him in there, and people just bet on how long it takes.
Oh. Is there magic allowed?
Sometimes, yeah.
What was his name again?
Simon.
No.
Walter.
The champion.
Walter. V-A-L-T-R.
Go Walter.
They call him the beast.
That puts me at not ease. Tell me that's not literal.
Are you down here?
I'm gonna assume I would have come down at some point.
Okay. Okay, so you.
We
you
forgot
just,
to grab some snakes for what's her name?
Oh, those aren't beasts.
Oh, okay.
They're snakes.
Yeah, she's not doing research on snake, unless those are people snake.
Well,
People
according
turned
to
into
you, apparently
snakes.
they were people snakes.
Well, we had one people snake evidence. we run into another one of the people snakes,
We
we'll
need to
take
remember.
samples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to remember.
Instead of burning them in a giant pyre that I made out of a garden.
You guys need anything else? I mean, I'll be here all night, but I'm hoping to see you guys at the festival. It's going to be a big party.
So,
How long does the festival last? You said 3-4 days?
3 days.
3 days.
Side, the name Beast Eater is not literal, yeah. Like, he doesn't eat beast bits.
Well, we don't really know. That's the story. He used to be a constable from Yarnum that chased a beast all the way out into the woods, and the beast killed all of his comrades, and he ended up defeating it by himself and eating it. That's the story.
Uncomfortable.
This guy's gotta be right fucking wild then, huh? Alright. Should we ease up on the breathing man, or should we just keep this
Sure.
going all night? I don't know.
It's up to you.
It's kind of fun.
It is kind of
honestly.
fun. It is kind of
Especially
fun. Look
since
at him.
he's sitting right
Look at him
there.
over there.
I'm gonna get up and go fill my water skins in the river.
Alright,
So I
right.
just walk outside.
So,
walk to the river real quick.
what was the name of the next city?
Bergenworth.
Bergenworth.
We could go through the Lost Woods, or Forbidden Woods.
Right.
Lost
Are we
Woods
coming
is
back
Zelda.
for this after?
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know
what
how
I-
long
that's
it-
what
I
I'm
don't know
about
how
to
long
ask.
it's gonna take.
So,
I feel
what
like
do
we
you-
should stick around and fuck around in the fighting pits.
What do you-
That's what I'm thinking.
and deal with this snake problem for him. Like,
yeah.
Bergenworth isn't going anywhere.
You're right.
But what do we need from Bergenworth?
We were trying to find out more of the histories of the healing church, more about the blood and why people are turning into beasts, and then we are also trying to find a way to kill more beasts efficiently.
Yeah, that can wait.
Yeah, like it's not going anywhere. The hunt's still on for a while,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so let's just camp out at Cottlebear.
and we're gonna. I mean, we'd also help out the people of Cottlebear who are being attacked by giant snake balls.
Yeah, and like I was telling Lloyd, we could perhaps put money back into the Bastion and the fighting pits.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wish.
Also, didn't you say you had shoes to return to some family of someone that I can't remember who
He
it
did.
was?
I
You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and find them here in a little bit.
Okay.
But also, if we're going to have to fight in the fighting pits, do we have a way to like send a message to Garnet? He's not gonna miss that.
That is a good point.
At least the
I have
championship
sending.
battle.
I can send him a message.
All right, and then I'm gonna ask Simon.
I sent him a message. Hey Garnet, nothing's really going on over here. Don't worry about showing up or anything.
Take your time.
Take your time.
You just send me in against the guy who's like, just beats me half to death.
Right, heal yourself
Quick,
again.
more healings.
Yeah.
He's hitting me every round, and I'm just healing myself
Just
off the
watching
wound.
eating popcorn.
Right. I don't know if you guys have heard the noise on TikTok. Ref, do something, Ref.
Oh, thank you. Sorry.
What a guy. You need one? Yeah, I'll take one.
Wow, thanks, babe.
So you are outside filling up your water skins because you used all of them putting out a fire.
Yep.
That you guys, I'm assuming you just left your cart in the middle.
Yeah,
of
we
the
just grabbed our packs and shit and just fucking left the cart.
Okay.
We'll have to go get that.
While you're
Yeah,
filling
that thing
up
was like
your-
10 gold. That thing was expensive as fuck.
while you're filling up your water skins, can you give me a perception check?
16.
16. Okay.
Thank God I rolled a 15.
You hear footsteps from off behind you to the right.
I'll look back.
As a man approaches, he's got like long black hair, like a huge beard, and you see claws, like, very similar to the beast claws that you had attached to his hip.
Oh, cool. I have those with me. Sick.
No.
But,
As he's walking up to you, I'm just gonna zoom this in. I don't know why it's so far out. I do know why it's so far out. I was trying to show you guys the map.
yep.
As he comes up to you, as he approaches you, like it is getting dark, but you can see like he's got the pointed ears of an elf.
All right.
I know. I swear I know you. I've seen you before.
Where? I don't recognize this guy yet.
Give me a history check. As your mind is a little fragile.
15.
15. You, with a 15, you kind of recognize. You recognize this guy. He looks a little bit more like grizzled than you would have originally. But you do recognize him as one of the, what do you call it? Like a crypt company. Like he would have been
one of the what's the name of your armor? The
Hunter's Splint?
No.
The Executioner Gloves? The Phantasm Shell?
No. It's oh fuck, the people who explore the fucking
Ward?
Chalice dungeons.
Tomb Prospector.
Tomb
He
Prospector,
was one of the
that's
Tomb
it.
Prospectors. He wasn't in your research group, but you do remember him as being one of the Tomb Prospectors that was heading to
But around the same
Moran.
time. Around the same time as me?
Yeah, he's an elf. He was one of the original Tomb Prospectors.
I'm gonna reel back and I go, oh, this is odd.
Why are you? You're human, yeah. As he like starts like poking.
Yeah, he puts a finger out. I'm just gonna whack his hand away and be like, and he sees kind of the fangs and the fact that I'm covered in a lot more hair than I should be. And I go, I have asked that question every night when I wake up.
Cooking them at night.
There's something smoking?
Oh, maybe it was me.
Yeah, probably you smoking.
I saw smoke coming up from over here. That's why I was wondering.
You notice a lot of gross shit in the river.
Some dude just bathing in it.
Washing the pits.
Taking
Washing out pits.
Some dude dunking people down
Who
by the
was-
river
who's-
and just
You
constantly
were,
just one after the other.
you were with Lawrence, I remember. I was on the brand team. As he like shudders.
And I go, that is where I was lost. For a long, long time.
So you've been too.
What is your name?
Izzy. They call me Irreverent Izzy.
Aha! Alright. Hi, Izzy. Cool. Backstory character. I go. And I'm gonna ask how long Izzy was in Loran.
To be honest, not very long. Once the rest of the party died, we kind of called it quits over there, and the church excommunicated me, and I've been out here ever since.
Would you believe I made it to the bottom?
What did you find?
That's the fun part. I don't know.
And you guys were in the bar.
Yeah, we're like, I don't know.
Okay, so you guys would like walk out of the bar as you see Johan talking with this scruffy looking weirdo.
He's wearing the clothes similar to what I was wearing when you guys met me on the
Yeah.
bridge.
Huh. Okay, so we start walking out. Are they still talking, or are they like?
Yeah, they're still talking. They're talking about Rand. He's questioning him about what he found at the bottom as you guys walk up to him.
Okay.
Everything cool over here?
Yeah. Oh, we're talking again? Cool.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the other guy with the beast class. Are you cool? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
This is Izzy. He is one of the tomb prospectors that was around when I was
Younger. Evening, Izzy. My name's Armin. The fuck is a tomb prospector?
Why are you're wearing Tomb Prospector armor?
We got that.
But he's a thief.
What?
We got that in the dream.
No.
Then I'm gonna cock my head at him. The Hunter's Workshop.
Gehrman, that weird custodian guy at Bergenworth?
Yes.
Yeah, he was always making shit. I mean, I make shit too. I'm sure we used to work a little bit together. Well, I still don't understand. How are you alive? It's been over 100 years.
Again, I question that as well.
How are you alive?
Well, he's an elf.
As you see, he has elf ears that are like poking through his like scraggly hair.
Okay.
If you read a book, you would know that
Yeah,
elves.
that-
God, you know, maybe educate yourself before you start. It's very insensitive of you.
Yeah. You see, as you're like talking, this guy, like his eyes are like really dark.
Mhm.
He's not fully there.
Gotcha.
He left a little bit of something somewhere back.
Okay. This dude's wearing the same clothes that you were wearing when I met you.
Yeah. That happens when you're down there.
So you are a tomb prospector as well?
I was a scholar, but I did go on prospecting expeditions.
I understand. Not that intelligent.
It's a distinction, don't worry about it. Just go with yes.
So are tomb prospectors hunters? Then yeah. If I'm wearing tomb prospector's garb.
Sort of like hunters before hunters existed.
So
They
this
were
is
what
way
came before. Yeah.
And then, actually, so they were hunters before the hunters like core like was created.
Gotcha.
In the workshop, and then they would transform the original prospectors would turn into executioners, and then the Gehrman would like take stuff that they learned and create his actual hunter's workshop, and then they were the first official hunters
Oh, that's cool.
outside of the tombs.
Because there didn't used to be beasts everywhere.
It's pretty fucking neat.
Used to only be in the tombs.
So I guess the question that we're after and what we're looking for in Bergenworth is worth asking you. Do you know anything about the origin of the beasts and why it's increased so much lately?
Well, it probably has
Do you have
to
any parts in your bag left?
Any-
Like beast parts?
Nah, I gave all that
Okay.
shit over.
Yeah, we did just leave from there. So.
Well, if I had to guess, it has to do with that fucking awful church and their meddling. But if you ask me, it's not entirely a bad thing. Some of us tend to embrace it a bit. The madness.
How do you mean?
I get that.
If you have to ask, I don't think you're right.
All right. I don't know why like people turning into monsters and killing each other would be a good thing, but all right. Anything else? Are there any more questions for this one?
No.
I'm
Hands are
gonna
full
ask-
already dealing with one of them.
I'm gonna ask Izzy what he's doing and where he's going.
Oh, I run the smithy over here. They tend to leave me alone unless they need their saws sharpened for the most part.
And I can't remember what Conrad's last name was.
AttackRole.
So you used to be a tomb prospector, and now you are a smithy. And you get fulfillment from that now.
You can say that. I'm gonna ask if he knows where Conrad's family lives.
Conrad. Oh yeah. Nice kid. over on the other side of the river. What time is it? Actually, you might have run into one of his brothers at the gate. But yeah, his family lives on the far end of the pit, actually.
And then I look at y'all and go, well, I guess I better rip this band-aid off.
You need backup?
We should definitely
You guys
go.
need to
Yeah.
We should
I'll be at
definitely
my
go.
smithy.
Okay.
Johan.
To whose house?
Good to see you.
It's very good to see you again.
Nice to meet you, Izzy.
Odd for me to be alive this much later. And then I'll lead us over to Conrad's old house, and I pull out the cobbler's tools that I took from Conrad.
So on the way, I'm gonna ask you though. I'm gonna be like, right. So you just met somebody from your past, so over 100 years ago. He happens to be living because he's an elf. You have no idea why you're alive or where you spent the last 100 years, and you don't have any more fucking questions.
I have so many questions.
And you opened with, "Where's Conrad live?"
He's not going.
I was about to say,
anywhere.
he's a smithy. He's not going.
And also, remember, I can't think well.
I know, that's what I mean. Is like I'm trying to jog your memory
Yeah.
to be like, yo, what the fuck? You should definitely have some questions for this.
Oh, I have so many questions, but I can't articulate all of them right off the top. But I asked, kind of how long he was there, that I made it to the bottom, and I can't remember what was at the bottom. I think it made me see lines, which is weird. But also, I do want to give these over to Conrad's family.
Okay.
So one of you should do the talking, because I'm bad at it.
Sure.
It's hilarious. I have a 18 charisma, but
Yeah, so he would point you over this direction. You guys would cross the bridge. And as you come over here, you see people setting up tents and just stalls for the upcoming festival. And he would have pointed you over towards this house.
all right.
Or, there are people setting up their stuff, and then there's one tent where it's almost not a soup kitchen, but it's somebody's making a big meal for everybody that is working, and people are sitting down.
Got you like a junk
like a
meal.
cafeteria.
Now, there's one of the stalls. It would be
Hey, look,
this
they've
one,
got catering.
this one, and there is just a sign of a boot.
I think we found it.
They were cobblers.
But you see people lined up across this one, just grabbing chicken, or whatever, gumbo, whatever the fuck they're making. As they're all tired from setting up all the stuff like that.
All right. Well, then I will walk us over to Conrad's family home.
Which is over here. I'm going to move my hand. That looks like a good size.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
Start making notes.
Cool. So you guys walk up to the house, and inside the house you hear kids yelling as you hear running around. You hear kids playing inside.
I'll just walk up and
Just a second, we'll be right there.
Like,
Here.
breathy man, maybe
Yeah.
we should do
You
the
know what?
talking.
I'll do it.
you didn't even remember his name.
So I take the tools from him.
It's okay. And the door opens, and you see it's an 18-year-old, very pretty girl, just in plain clothing. It's I was not expecting you. I'm sorry.
Who were you expecting?
Hi, what can I do for you?
Hi, I'm Lloyd. This is Johan, and this is Armin.
Evening, man.
We have something that we think belongs to this Finn.
I know your names. Yeah, my brother was telling me about you. Where is he?
Who?
No,
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
She's like, oh, well, you were the group that he was in. Can you tell us more about what happened? The church sent a messenger. It was very...
Are your parents home?
Very
Mom!
creepy message.
Very creepy messenger.
Sorry guys, I got this. So I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't do it. I give it to Armin.
Right,
And
maybe-
she is also starting with Tiro. As
Yeah.
with Tiro.
Maybe would it be appropriate if we stepped inside to have this conversation?
Yeah, of course. Please come in. And there's like kids like chasing each other with like sticks inside.
Hell yeah,
like,
dude.
sort of fighting.
Love the youth.
No. And you guys all come in, and she shuts the door behind you as
Mom comes in.
the mom comes around the corner. She's still very pretty, a little bit older, like almost 50.
Okay. Evening, Mrs. Conrad's mom.
Please, Celine.
Celine, nice to meet you. I'm Armin.
Armin.
This is Lloyd, and this is Johan. We are here because we did travel with your son Conrad, and we got to know him very well. And there's no easy way to say this, and there's nothing appropriate I can follow it with. But I do need you to know that your son was a brave man, and I fear we've lost him, but we wanted to return his tools home. And then I hand her the satchel. Or tool roll.
Thank you for returning his tools to me, but I mean, I have to admit, as behind her, who you could only assume is her husband, like walks out to her, or behind her, and says, "We appreciate you returning these to us, but we know that he's out there somewhere. We've prayed to AO, and we feel good that he'll come back to us one day."
I know that this doesn't replace him or change anything, but hopefully having this little piece of Conrad instills your faith and makes it stronger.
Can you tell us what happened, please? The church was very cryptic about it. They only sent their condolences.
I'd go with he died bravely. And I'm like not giving the details of how he died.
I don't even know who he is.
got lit
I
on.
wasn't here.
He got lit on fire and died rolling on the ground
Crying.
for Molotovs, man. We are not telling them that. While I saved you, and I was like
Yeah.
inches from saving him.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was.
He was baptized by fire.
You got knocked down. It was the Molotov ladies, and I tried to like distract them, but instead they threw them at you, and you were both unconscious in the fire. So I rezzed you, and then he rolled a nat 1 and fucking died.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
so
I'm gonna say he died
Molotov lady.
bravely, trying to
So
fight off the beasts.
you were there.
Yes.
Where is my son now?
He is buried in. It was in Hemwick, yeah.
You buried him in the tree.
Yeah, we buried him in
Oh,
the
we
dream.
buried him
We
in the
took him
dream.
back to the dream.
We took him to the dream.
But
Yeah.
you can't explain that.
Yeah.
So, he's... Well, did Conrad, when he came to visit you all, did he mention much about what we were doing?
As far as I know, he was just, he had that adventuring spirit, As far as I know, he considered you all friends. That's
That's
as
we-
far as I know. We didn't have much communication, just that he was doing well up until
He wasn't.
Up until he wasn't anymore.
Well, so we, long story short, we have become what are called hunters, and we hunt the beasts that are running wild and destroying everything and everyone they can. And Conrad was helping us, as hunters do, and he fell in battle.
We interred him in a place of honor amongst fallen hunters.
Aye, that's what we did.
Hi.
Yeah.
okay, they were gonna roll inside because the way you just said that.
I mean, do I need to make like a deception check or?
Sure.
Wait, I'm not really deceiving them. That is accurate.
That is what we did.
Can I use persuasion instead?
To persuade them to what?
Let's fucking go. 22.
Okay, well that'd be 20. Well,
And persuade them that we can't bring his body back.
Right. I mean, there's a much longer story that I could tell you, but
we have time.
we don't.
It would be incredibly distressing.
Okay, and as you all are talking, like you see, like people in the house are like starting to come closer. There's whether it's the mom and the dad, you have the 18-year-old
All the kids.
girl.
You just see Johan getting more and more uncomfortable. He's like, this was supposed to just be a nice honoring thing.
And a couple, like, there's two other, like, mid-20s, like, women that walk up, and then like, the kids are still around in the background, as, the grandmother, like, walks around the corner.
Oh, God.
So there's, like, a group of people here now. They're
Oh.
listening to this story. It's not a big house, so, like, they could hear you guys talking. And the grandma comes up to you and just reaches out to grab your hand.
Oh, no. I'll just let her take my hand.
Please let us know where we can go to pay our respects to Conrad. As the mom says, Lucille, it's okay. I know Ao has listened to our prayers, and I can feel that he is okay somewhere. And the grandma doesn't like that much.
Yeah, she's like, I want to go see where my grandson is buried, and I'm like, I can't teleport you there.
I put my hand on the old woman's shoulder and I asked her, since it is sort of a hunter's thing where we have taken Conrad's remains, it's not, you can't exactly go, but is there something of importance that would have been on his body that it could bring back to you? Would that help
that we've
steady
already
your
brought.
soul? Yeah, I know, but like, well, I don't know. Maybe she wants his shoes or some shit.
We buried those with him.
Yeah, I know. That's
Use
what
your
I'm saying.
dead grandson's shoes.
As you hear the grandpa in the back.
No, God.
He's like, leave the man his shoes. A man only has his shoes.
That's all he has
He's like
now.
sitting in a wheelchair by the window.
This gets sadder every moment we're here.
I was about to say, now there's fucking 3 fucking child brothers come out.
We're just weeping, like, at this point. Oh, God.
Anyway, and then the moms will be like, I'm sorry. This is a lot. Would you care to join us for dinner?
We
as friends
couldn't
of Conrad.
impose.
We certainly would not want to.
Why?
We really could. What do you have?
What do you make?
They're having lamb chops.
I mean,
I don't
it's what Conrad would have wanted.
I don't want to be rude.
It's
Right.
what Conrad would have wanted.
Yeah, and we did go on quite an adventure.
Yeah.
Lamb
Why don't
chops sound
Why don't we
great.
tell you about some of the less tragic things that happened with Conrad?
Could we sit and share our fond memories of the lad?
We would love that. And they're going to invite you to sit around the big family table. They pull up a couple of extra chairs.
Nice.
And there's a kiddie table that they put.
Yeah.
There's a kiddie table with 4 kids at it. No, 3 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost him.
Damn.
Misplaced. Misplaced.
Yeah. And then you guys, I'm assuming you just start telling stories about all your guys' adventures.
Yeah, you can go first.
Right.
So I threw my minigun in the river once.
Yeah. Probably his best quality was raising the people next to him to be on a higher morale.
As you think of him throwing.
Right. Just stealing my. Can I see that? That's evidence. You just murdered old men.
Flashback.
He was always trying to spare others pain. Me watching him beat a man to
Yeah.
Right.
unconsciousness.
Yeah. I'd say me and him had a special bond. Me and him were probably tighter than everyone else in the party.
A flashback to them not interacting.
Yeah, we were really close. We bonded. Probably my fondest memory was this guy assaulted an old woman out front of the gate. And we both were kind of sharing a moment of reprimanding him in a way that only Conrad would. And ever since then, me and him have been best friends.
To be fair, she insulted my horse.
Yeah.
Where's your horse now?
Horse is
Also
dead.
He's in the underworld.
We've had a rough go of things.
Yes.
Well, that's the adventurer's life, isn't it?
Yeah.
No idea what we signed up for.
Didn't sign up at all. I just kind of recruited.
Yeah, we did kind of just take you.
You just kind of tagged me along.
And the whole time you guys were like around the table, like eating, the grandma's just like giving you guys like nasty stares.
Yeah.
And the
fuck
grandpa's
that
just sitting there like putting these like, steel caps on boots and throwing them to the side, like taking a bite out of
Nice.
his lamb and then like going to the next pair of boots. Like he's just work.
Who cooked the lamb?
That would be
Hopefully not
Lily,
great. Hopefully
which
not.
is they would have all introduced you.
Mhm.
It's like so it's Curse is the grandfather, Lucille is the grandma, Kane is the father, Celine is the mother. Croy is Lily's husband. Lily is the one that made the food. Croy is out. They like everyone in town just kind of like
So
rotates
Lily's
on
sister.
guard. Croy is
Brother.
Conrad's brother, and Lily is
His wife.
Croy's wife.
Okay.
And then Carlisle is also out on watch, and Freya is his wife, and then Claire is the 18-year-old.
Thank you very much for this lamb. It's very good. It's a little overcooked, but it's very, very
Yeah.
good. Very, very good.
Oh,
You didn't
No, I'm kidding. I didn't say that. I'm just kidding. I didn't actually say that. No, but I did say it's very good.
Or no, he goes to go
my son. No.
kill my son called
Yeah, well,
BK.
hey, guess what? I fucking hated your son. He was a bitch.
Let me tell you how he died.
Yeah, he
Screaming.
died screaming like a bitch, on fire, baptized by fire. No, I'm kidding.
2 old ladies set him on fire, and he just laid there.
And then like you point at me and you're like, and that guy saved me instead of him.
Which I wouldn't really know because I was unconscious.
Thank God. But yeah. No, still just
Not being respectful.
it's just an alternate scene plays in our
Yeah.
minds. Oh
You guys have
God.
dinner, and like they like pour you guys like a glass of wine or whatever. And whenever dinner's all wrapped up, and then the daughters start cleaning everything up. Please, I mean, we'd love to keep talking to you about Conrad. We do have to get these kids to bed, though.
Absolutely. We
Of
appreciate the
course.
hospitality. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry about Conrad. He was
Sorry about your son.
the best of all of us.
We all thought he was cool.
I can't do this. I'm sorry.
Sorry about your son.
I walk outside.
I'm just glad that he found a purpose. He was always looking for a greater meaning in everything, and it seems like you guys helped him with that. So, thank you. As they're like escorting you to the door to go out. It is now like actually nighttime.
Okay. Yeah, it's like, Lloyd, you were really emotional on theirs. I feel nothing.
Actually, forgot who we were talking about halfway through.
Where are we?
So pretty much everybody that was out like setting up the tents, they're not out there anymore. Like they've cleaned up the food stall. Just like you just see like a couple of knickknacks on these tables, just like setting up for stuff for the upcoming festival. What are you guys doing? Going back to the hotel?
I mean, I guess
Yeah.
we'll take a long rest, and then in the morning we can go hunt some snakes, and then reserve the room for the rest of the week, and
Yeah.
fight in the fighting pits.
Yeah, so actually, as we before we go to sleep, as we walk up, I'm gonna tell Simon that we're gonna just go ahead and rent the rooms for the festival. So
Cool. Okay. Before you get there, as you guys are coming around
The
this way
mountain,
to cross the
once you
bridge, You guys are like coming over this way. You do see
Ah.
a man. This.
Yeah.
Just like stumbling around. As you
Uh-oh.
guys.
Oh, that's a man stumbling.
He's like mid-20s, probably.
Look out, he's gonna turn.
Yeah, nah. Not in the middle of the fucking town.
Stumbling on the road as you guys come up to the bridge.
All right, so I run over to go help him.
I want to say every time we've tried to be good people to anyone, they've turned into beasts, and we've had to kill them. I'm just saying, our record is fucking not spotless here.
So you come up to this guy, and you like it is pretty dark out, and there's like a couple of like torches around like the street, so you just kind of like see a little bit through the dim light. But he does have a little bit of blood coming down his ear.
Uh-oh.
Well, I think my hammer is probably not actually. So I cast light on my hammer, so I can get a better look at this guy.
Okay, and you light up, you see like he's got like the bloodshot eyes. He's got blood coming out of his
Look like the snake dudes.
ear, and like as you're just kind of like looking over, you do see like a big bite on the back of his calf.
Snake bite or like
two
okay.
fucking
punctures?
punctures, and he's trying to say something. He's just like
Yeah.
as he's like stumbling, just trying to get something.
Right. All right. Well, fuck. This man needs help. We've got to help him.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
So one of you run back to the inn, see Simon, and find if there's a clinic in town where we could take this guy. If there's something we could do. Where do they take the sick? Where do they take the injured? Have they dealt with the snakes before? What have they been doing with them while I tend to this man's wounds?
Okay. So what are you doing?
Chilling, I guess. What was happening?
I asked one of you to go back to the inn.
I'll go back to the inn and get help.
He's gonna get help. I'll walk over, and I would like to make a medicine check on this poor, unfortunate snake man.
Okay. Well, medicine check, and what are you doing?
I'm also medicine checking, so give him advantage.
Okay.
I'm just like looking him over, giving him
Oh
once
shit,
over,
nat 20. Alright, so the advantage was very helpful. So 25 total.
and then like treating for shock, elevating his feet, all that, putting him under a blanket, all that shit.
You go back to the inn. As you come in, what do you do?
I just say, is there a doctor in the house?
And the kid's just like, oh my god. It's
Whoa!
just a 12-year-old. He's like,
Think, son, think!
oh god, check across the river. This house.
So I go back across the river. Hang on, guys, gotta go this way now. Hang on.
With your nat 20 for whatever the medicine check was, you do like you start like just like opening up his pant leg to see like you do see it is like 2 puncture wounds. You're assuming it's about the same size as like one of those snake's heads. And this guy is poisoned from snakes.
Oh
Very
dear,
similar
okay.
to the other guys that you encountered.
Well, he might not become a snake person. Or he might become a snake person. I don't know.
No.
I'm not high enough to tell anymore.
Very cool. And you are elevating his legs so that the poison runs further down
Straight
his
into his
torso quicker.
body,
Yeah, make it nice
Straight
and
into
worse.
his brain.
As they're like taking care of this guy, you run past to that house.
Doctor, give me the news. I got a
Okay,
bad
I
case
knock
of
on the door.
venomation.
You knock on the door. God damn, what now? As like you open the door, and it's like this like 50s guy. It's like, what the hell do you want?
Sorry for the late hour. There's someone down the street from here who I heard you were a doctor. I was told you're a doctor, and I think they are in desperate need of medical attention. I think they're poisoned.
And he like goes back inside and grabs his bag.
Say less.
Say less.
Where is it?
Shit, cut. That's all you had to say.
And you lead him over to this young man. who is being illuminated by a shining hammer with poison going directly into his torso from his elevated legs.
I would have also put a soft tourniquet on his leg. I wouldn't have tightened it too tight, just enough to slow the venom.
Okay, and the doctor's gonna come up. Holy shit, Carlisle! He was at the south gate.
Oh no, that's Conrad's brother. Oh no, they're losing a second son, and we're at the scene of the girl. We gotta go, guys.
Yep.
We can't have 2 of them dead in our hands.
Help
We
me.
show up to the same house. So
With
we got some more of that. Here's his
tools. Yeah.
Carlisle was the best of
Let me get
us.
back to my house. Somebody let the family know, and somebody needs to go check that gate because he was the only one there.
I'll go check the gate, and I'm going to the family.
Yeah, you're going to the family's house.
So you're helping him carry it.
Yeah.
And then I go to the family's house.
Alright. Well, that's been
Very,
decided.
very good.
Is that how you guys lost a child? Another child. Yep, another child.
Carlisle, and I'm like, I
Is
watched.
this yours, holding it by one leg? It's upside down.
Oh,
That's
sorry,
fucked
man.
up.
I did it wrong.
Alright, so I go to the gate. What am I checking the gate for?
Because
Snakes.
he was the only one guarding that gate, and he got bit.
Oh shit! All right, well,
Yeah, there's
I'm
probably.
at the gate.
Honestly, I probably should have done that. You should have gone with the guy, but
Snakes,
I could hit us.
right? So I can handle snakes. I have 7 of them just wrapped.
I get to the gate after I get this guy to the house, and it's just his character on the ground.
Okay.
So the snake with a Lloyd-shaped bump.
What are all you guys doing?
I'm going back to the family to
Okay.
let them know.
You're going to the family.
Oh,
Knock on the door.
No, I run up, I knock on the door very urgently, and I yell out, fuck, I forgot her name, I didn't write it down. What was the wife's name?
Celine.
No, his
Carlisle's
wife.
wife is Freya.
Huh?
Carlisle's wife is Freya.
Freya. I'm pounding on the door, and I'm calling for Freya specifically.
Okay. As you start hearing like kids, like one of the younger kids starts to like cry,
Oh.
and the others like get out of the bed, and you hear like just pitter patter of kids like running through the house. As like Freya opens the door, and she's like, "What?"
Freya, it's Carlisle. Come quick.
Okay. And
She's
she
never done
just
that.
like puts on her coat. And she like follows you.
Alright, and then I take her over to the medicine man's house.
Vile.
You took the guy to the house, you're putting him in the bed, or whatever he's telling you to do. As he is like pulling vials out of this bag that he had, as he hands you one, he's like, "Open this up." As he's grabbing like a syringe out of his bag.
So I open it up. What am I seeing?
It says antivenom.
Oh, sick.
As he's asking you to open it, he's pulling out a syringe and he's just pouring it in, like pulling out very specific.
I'll hold this up. I'll hold this up for you.
And he's gonna inject him in the arm. Actually, I guess he would probably do it
In the leg.
He's going
Go
to
to
inject
the
him
leg.
in the leg.
Maybe don't send the antivenom in the opposite end.
Okay.
Maybe we can elevate his arms, get it to his heart faster.
Now you at the gate.
You're attacked by 37 pythons simultaneously.
Right, Freya, I know this is shitty timing and that's shitty news, but I've got to go check on Lloyd. So I'm gonna leave.
Okay. So you are over here. You're
Oh,
checking
that's
out the
cool.
gate.
Yep.
You just slide him underneath.
Oh,
Okay.
getting him
I need
out
a
would be a
perception check.
monstrous task now.
Yeah. I went to replace this. Another 4x3 sheet of this. It's $100.
10. Okay. What
Fuck
are
no.
you? You don't see.
I was like,
anything
smudges
at
are
the
fine.
gate. What are you doing?
I'm basically
Little
standing
Windex,
cautiously. I'm
fix
not
that.
like flush with the gate. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm just watching this area and like just on like guard for anything passing through that.
Okay. This area right here, like inside, is bright light, and then you have a little bit of light just kind of like being out.
Actually, you know what? I cast light.
You cast light.
Yeah,
Okay.
I cast light in this vicinity.
On what? It's got to be on an object.
Okay, a tree. This
On a
tree.
cobblestone.
This tree or one of these stones or something in the ground, a pebble, a rock.
Okay.
There you go.
A
And
bird,
as
a
you
plane.
cast light, you just see the reflection of
Eyes.
eyes. As you cast light, just like the whole like tree line around here see
Okay.
them.
Fireball.
27 villagers.
One more perception check.
Okay.
I guess I'm in charge now.
14.
14.
We've long rested, right? We've already slept.
Yeah, we already long rested. We
no, we didn't
Oh,
make
no,
it back
we
to
did-
the inn yet.
never mind, we
This
haven't
has all
gone back.
happened before that.
Did not long rest.
Well, then again, we haven't used many spell slots, honestly.
I haven't used any.
I used one level.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, because he got through the gate after he bit the guy.
Yep. And you do not notice as a snake claw slithers up behind you and makes a surprise attack against you.
So that means it gets advantage on initiative.
It does get advantage.
Ah,
Does that mean I
hell.
cannot use
We
shield?
have 15 minutes.
Do we want to start or do we want to save it for next time?
It's up to you guys.
Let's get us into initiative order. That way, the next time we roll in, we're just already in the combat. Garnet can teleport in from somewhere, and
Garnet, you're here.
Garnet, thank God!
A family whose sons are in peril and one of them's dead. This is who replaced
Yeah,
him.
this is your replacement.
This
He's
is
Conrad
replacement.
point 2 or 2.0.
Conrad point two.
Conrad point
What,
2.
is it because he's a drow? Is it
Yeah.
because he's a drow?
This is Conrad 3/5.
No, dude, you can't do that.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and roll
So we're
initiative.
Yeah,
just
let's do it,
leading
let's
this
do it.
pod.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, you're gonna want to cut this one. I'm sorry, that was really bad. That was probably the worst one we've ever done.
9.
It's into Bergenworth or whatever. Yeah, that's where we're going.
13.
Oh God. See y'all after a couple of sessions. Fuck.
Is he not at the next one either?
No, he's just saying because we're staying here.
Yeah.
The plan was to meet him in Bergenworth.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's not gonna participate in the fight thing either.
Man, he's
Probably
not gonna be in
not.
the fighting pits.
Well, I can send him. I can do the sending thing. I already said I was
yeah,
gonna do that.
yeah.
But right now I'm being attacked by a giant snake instead.
Yeah, he's going down the cliff because he's not an idiot. Fuck you.
He was supposed to figure out another way.
Hold
Yeah.
on. He's going down the cliff because he's not an idiot. We get to Bergenworth at the bottom of the cliff.
Just a chalk outline. Just an asshole.
You got a 9, you got a 13.
I haven't rolled yet. Ooh, sorry. I don't. 9.
We gotta roll up.
You gotta roll off.
11.
19.
Yours.
Now you roll high. I could absolutely take
20d6.
20d6. All sixes.
Yeah.
Sent directly to hell.
20 to the head.
I'm gonna change the music.
Oh God. 80? Ooh.
Okay.
He can take a lot of that. He'd be real fucking hurt though. So just dump the container.
We got rid of our blood vials, didn't we?
Yeah. We don't have blood vials anymore. We're not taking the blood. I haven't been taking the blood since the campaign started.
You know what I was thinking would be
Other than against your rule.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh wait, actually, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
So top of initiative is Big Snake. Because you rolled an 18.
Of course.
And he surprised you, and he's going to get 2 attacks against you. One of those is a less than 10.
So that misses.
The other one is a nat 20.
Oh! Thank God he's not a unit.
Sorry. Which would be a...
Can I use my reaction to parry?
It would be a 25 hit.
You'd have to hit a 25 to parry him. You can try dodging though.
I have no dex,
It's that or take the hit.
You are unarmed, I believe, so you get advantage of
Dodge.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right,
Remember?
dodge. 19.
Yeah, that's a success.
All right, 19.
very nice.
Yeah, so you
And
dodge
you're
out of the
able
way.
to- Yeah, where are you dodging to?
Is he on me now?
No, he's 10 feet away.
Oh, he's got 10 feet range. Yep.
Does he only take up 1 square or 4 square?
I'm dodging
Sorry,
backwards.
it is.
I'm backstepping.
Stutter step.
Into the woods?
Stutter step towards all the other
He's
snakes.
still inside.
Okay.
Yep, so he sends out 2 heads. The first one misses, the next one's about to hit you, and you dodge out of the way. And then it goes to your turn.
I am going to shoot him with my blicky. Blicketh. Does a 17 hit?
17 hits.
Alrighty. That's going to be 14 blood tinge. I'm then going to cast Witch Bolt on him.
Nice.
Yes. So, innate sorcery. Also using innate sorcery.
Yes.
You fucking god. Come on. All right. 13. Does that hit?
Just misses.
Yeah.
No.
I need new dice, bro. This shit's fucking terrible. All right.
It is still, you are still concentrating. And
You
on
wanna
your
take him out of the
turn,
cup
so
chair
you
yet?
still use your bonus action to do that.
No, leave him in the cuck chair. All right.
He might have learned his lesson.
No, he hasn't. Fucking solid with his eyes.
Anything else for your turn? You move?
It's in his eyes.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. And then it goes to Johan, who was on his way out of the house right there.
So, yeah, I'm all the way the fuck over here. Okay. Well, I would like to use my bonus action to click my boots of speed to go ahead and double my speed.
Oh.
And I'm going to take the dash action so that I can move 120 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80,
Jeez.
85, 95. I just tap you on the shoulder. On the up!
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And I'm just, yeah!
That's crazy.
So I just bonus action, and I just dash up, and I see the snake, and I skid to a halt, and I'm like, shit!
You've gone too far.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright, that's the end of the turn. And then it goes to
God, imagine a monk with those.
Oh my gosh.
Armin, you're up.
I am going to, say fuck this, and I'm going to cast Find Steed.
Nice.
I'm gonna mount
Yeah.
nails with half of my movement speed, but then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Lloyd, what the fuck's happening?
Hey, what's up, Playboy?
45, 50, 55, 60.
Okay.
And I am going to use my channel divinity and imbue my weapon.
Okay.
And nope, that's it. I can't do 2 spells at once. Yep, that's it.
That's the end of your turn. Like all of the eyes that you saw from the outside.
Hey, Lloyd, you got something that rhymes with fireball in your pocket?
Do I want to destroy the infrastructure of this gate?
Yes.
Yeah, we can rebuild.
Yeah,
it.
we'll rebuild the game. Brother, we will rebuild the game.
We will rebuild the gate.
Motherfucker, you got soft hands. Get your ass over here. I've been working 30-hour days.
6 of these little snake balls like come out of the bushes from what you saw, and they moved into the street, and then it rolls around to the top with the big snakes, plural. As this one,
You're in the box. So they bug this, go to the bar. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Okay. This one is going to. Yeah. This one is going to bite you twice. This one is going to bite Armin twice, and that one just moved into.
Into the group.
You first.
Go
2
for it.
hits. One of them is a 13. The other one is a nat 20.
All right.
Oh,
And
Dodge.
for Armin, we got a 2 and a 3 plus whatever. It doesn't matter.
I'm taking one of them.
You're taking one of them? Okay. So you take. What do you take? You take this.
Take this. It's dangerous to
nice.
go alone.
You take 10 piercing.
Does this count as a beast for my
It's
damage
not a
reduction?
beast.
Why are you taking the damage?
Because he got hit by one of them.
Not for you.
Oh.
Just I missed
Oh.
a dodge.
Both of the
oh,
attacks
oh.
against you miss.
Okay.
So 10 piercing and 13 poison.
Intercept.
Okay. For how much?
For. Ooh, that's only 5. Sorry.
All right.
Not a great roll.
So 23 minus 5 is 18.
Okay.
Okay, and that is the end of their turn, and then it rolls around to Lloyd. What are you gonna do?
I am going to cast Fireball.
Yeah.
All them motherfuckers right there. Someone say duck. And they're gonna go. Actually, they're snakes.
Actually, those are from the
Six,
genus
Seven.
Hydrosniffios. Oh, they're dead.
It's a dex save.
Yeah,
It is a dex save.
for all of them.
Let's start with the little ones. That's a fail. That is. What do I gotta beat?
16.
Okay, that's a fail. That's a pass.
2 fails,
That's
1
a fail.
pass. 3 fails, 1 pass.
That is a fail.
4 fails, 1 pass.
That is a pass.
2 passes, 4 fails.
And then the big one.
Big one. Come on, fail, 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 fail.
That is a fail.
Yes! Alright, so 2 of the small guys, let's go with the 2 there. That way you can easily denotate them. And then everything else fails. Let's go!
32 fire damage.
Oh!
Damn.
Okay, so instantly 4 of those little snakes get incinerated.
Yeah, cooked.
Half of 32 is
16. Yeah.
Powerful.
Hunger doesn't affect infrastructure.
damn.
It does not. But instead, I used Fireball
Blam!
because I've already used Hunger this session.
Look, we didn't ask how flammable the gates were. We said we cast fire.
We told them we were going to take care of the snake problem.
The trees,
You guys now have a shelter problem.
the trees right around here do catch fire, and just like the inner parts of the gate catch fire. Or the wall catches fire. It is
Wait.
like a wood and
Did-
stone construction.
Didn't you gas it outside the wall?
Oh, did you?
You didn't have to touch the wall at all.
Oh, okay.
Just the
Cool.
trees
So it's
outside
just-
the village.
Just the 2 trees that were like right outside.
Which, I mean, that
What can you do?
local fire brigade should take care of that.
Very nice. Anything else for your turn?
Bonus action reload everything. That's it.
Very cool. Johan, you're up.
I lied. I'm going to back up.
I lied.
I'm going to go there.
Alright. Armin, how do you feel about getting out of a stinking cloud?
Like, does it just stink or?
He's going to rip a hot, fucking wet fart.
I'm gonna
Right.
rip a hot fart. You need to move, dude.
Just do what you're going to do.
Alright. Basically, while if you end your turn in the sphere of yellow nauseating gas, you're heavily obscured, and oh, it's just poisoned now. Never mind. Never mind. So this doesn't work against them because they're fucking resistant to that shit. Alright. Never mind. That should hit... Wait. That should hit all 4 of them with the slow.
Okay.
Alright, so these 4 need to make me... Hang on, I need to see what slow's check is. I have so many spells all the time. Wisdom saving throws. So I need 4 wisdom saving throws. Throw 2 small ones, 2 big
I will
ones.
start with big ones.
For me as well.
No, I get to pick.
12, a 2.
Fail it,
Little
fail.
ones, 11,
Fail.
9.
Fail. Alright, so all 4 of them are now slowed. All their ACs go down by 2. Their dex saving throws also take a -2 penalty. They cannot make reactions, and they may only take an action or a bonus action, not both.
Okay.
And if they try to cast spells, they aren't going to try and cast spells.
Okay.
So I cast slow, and you see all those snakes kind of moving slower now. And then
Hey,
bonus,
they look like Lloyd last night.
and then bonus action, bardic inspo.
Nice. This one I can use on damage.
Yes,
Yeah, I like that.
Anything else for your turn?
or to raise your AC. No, that'll be it.
Marvin, you're up.
I'm going to swing my hammer at the dude next to me, since I can't leave his space.
Yeah,
This guy.
yeah. What was the hit?
Natural 1.
Unfortunately, that's
How?
I'm gonna swing again.
I've never...
Natural 1.
What? No.
I'm not making it up. I would not make that up.
This session's cursed, dude.
It has not been great for the rolls.
I've been doing like decent, but even I've been having a fucking bad time of it.
I'm surprised 4 of them failed that save. 5 of them.
You
Yeah.
guys are cooked.
Nah, we got this. With them slowed, sure, they can try to attack.
Alright, I'm gonna fucking try my last one. 7. Plus-
Haste.
I don't have any more level 3s. I cannot cast them. What was that?
12, 3,
Nothing,
15.
just gives me the bonus.
So 22
To hit?
to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
But you could get me like 6 attacks around.
Good. Yeah.
Nice. 19 damage.
That's
My
10
one
nat
hit.
ones from one guy. That's a lot of 5% chances.
Yeah, that's pretty unreal.
astronomically low chance.
It's because you stopped using the tower.
Yeah.
Might be.
Might be, dude.
Alright, anything else for your turn?
Nah. Just chilling.
Alright, and that goes to the little snakes. These 2 are slowed, so they don't have their movement range.
Slowed. Their movement is halved.
Okay.
So their already 20 feet movement is now 10.
Dash. 10. Okay. And they end their turn, and then it goes around to the big snakes. This one is slowed. It can still reach you, and it's going to use its multi-attack.
May only make one attack action, even if it has multi-attack.
It will use 1 attack action. Ooh, for a 21 to hit.
Dodge. Wait. Yeah, no, it's been my turn since I tried to dodge. 15 plus 2, 17.
Okay. You dodge out of play. This one is going to attack you once. That misses. And then this one right here is going to
Use the tower, bro.
10, and it's going to shoot a poison bile at Marvin. Which also misses. Okay, and then it ends their turn and it goes to Lloyd.
Is this the top of the order?
Yeah.
Should
Do we want to stop here since it's 4:03?
Sure.
All right, so we start next time with Lloyd in the middle of the snake battle. Spaddle, if you will. The spaddle.
The spittle spattle.
The spittle spattle beetle battle.
Alright. Everyone that was here, Deacon, Monica, Seneca, thank you for watching. If you want to watch any of our videos, we have them over on youtube.com/AttackRole. We'll be back next Thursday at 6 p.m. Yeah, next Thursday at 6 p.m. And we'll finish up this battle and maybe we will be here. I don't know.
Peace.
All right,
We'll
see
see.
you next time.
Bye.
Au revoir.
Gonna go play League. Couldn't beat that one out.